attic man has said we're allowed to video him and he'll say hello. So currently that's our loft space here, and basically that loft hatch is going to be made bigger with a ladder on it. So we'll get a loft guy to come and say hello in a minute and explain what he's going to do, and hope it all goes to plan. So I'm joined by Jamie, who's doing the work. Go on, so say hello, Jamie, and what are you going to do today to us? What's happening?
Well, we're going to replace this loft hatch, cut it bigger, put a nice new hatch and ladder in it, so you've got a lot more space, bigger hole, a lot easier to get up and down, big suitcases, Christmas trees, the lot.
I'm going to floorboard it, mate. I've got me ladders and floorboarding coming this morning.
Oh yeah,
well, so yeah. So
well, you should be able to get up now.
Well, it's the wife who can't fit through that hole. That's the problem. Right, thanks, Jamie.
No,
cheers, thank you. Right, Sandra, so we're getting delivery. It's all going to plan, is it? What have you got in your hands?
It's going to plan. Lots of screws.
Yeah. Plant pots, not more buckets.
These are the loft lids to cover the spotlights in the bathroom. These are the loft legs. So I'm just slightly nervous now that these will actually take the weight of all the stuff that we've got to go back in the loft.
Yeah, anything else? Turn that light off, it's flickering a bit.
So the idea is then the boarding will sit above the loft legs and there'll be room for extra insulation to keep the house warmer in the winter.
270. 100mm plus 170 is 270mm insulation.
Yeah, was it 170 or 175? 170?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What else?
What else? Well, I'll be able to get in the hatch.
No, what? We've got OBC, not chipboard.
Oh.
What have you got?
I mentioned the boarding.
Right, let's go and see what Jamie's up to here. He's doing lots of. Come on, let's have a look at your handymanship.
Yeah.
Have you bashed a big hole in me loft? Oh, look at the size of that, right?
Yeah.
Will she get through that now, do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey,
I hope so.
What do you reckon, Sandra? Hey?
Swing himself up, but I don't
Be careful what you say, Jamie.
I know,
Right, okay, right. That's marvellous, that.
You need to put the hatch on now and then connect your ladder, and then, like I say, your hatch will push open, drop down here, and then you get a stick with it.
Yeah, and then pull it
your
down.
ladder will just pull down.
Yeah, brill. Nice one. Yeah,
No
good
worries,
work.
mate.
Right. Moving away. That's all done. That's looking good, doesn't it? Yeah. Right, okay. I'll let the wife know she can fit through there. Excellent. There we are. So we'll come and have a better look at that in a moment.
Put the stick in, don't keep it straight because you just pushed it into the ceiling, it's sliding. Once you just put it back at an angle like that, just give it a little push, and it'll drop down towards you. And then the ladder, obviously hook it on that way, not that way. Pull it down towards you. As soon as you can reach it, grab it, and it comes down. On this side, you hold that one back, but make sure you've got hold of the front ladder so it doesn't just drop on you. With it being low ceilings, you'll have to slide the back up though, until it clicks through that hole.
Right.
And then if you come round on this side, there's a safety one that goes down, but see how it's not gone through the hole there? Always give it a wiggle at the back, just make sure that's always through. And then to pull it away, the other way round, back and up. Remember though, this side of that hole, you see how I kept hold of it back. Slide the front ladder up, keep it nice and straight on the runners, push it to where you can reach it, and don't push it all the way in, otherwise it's hard to get out, just leave it there like that. And then that just goes up and back. That way to open, that way to shut.
Now then,
Happy?
this is let's let Sandra have a go. Right, Sandra.
I'm all right, but you're going to break it because you never listen to
You never go
instructions.
to. We can do it, and I will follow you. Go on, Sandra. Go on. There you are. I'll hold your glasses for you. Right, just make sure. Right.
So yeah, push it in there and put it at a good angle, sharpen that, and then give it a good push. Yeah, that's the one. First time, ladder.
Look around.
The other way, hook it the other way. Not
The other
that. Yeah. And then like hold the top of the stick, you know, so you've got the weight. And then, yeah, that's what I mean. And then like grab it.
We don't have to be a bit taller, but hey, okay.
Yeah. And then it'll just slide down like that. Like I say, now hold that side back. Make sure you've got all the front ladder.
So just all the way down for now?
All the way down, yeah. And then push the back of the ladder up.
Yeah.
So it goes through them holes, that's the one.
And then that needs a wiggle.
Yeah, and then push that one down, and yeah, just make sure that's through every
Are
time.
you paying attention, Neil?
I'm paying you. Loads of I've got video in it, so I can remember.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, hang on a minute, will she fit? That's the point, yeah.
We've lived here for 15 years, right?
No,
I've never been able to fit in. Well, I mean, I can squeeze through just about, but it's not been pleasant, shall we say.
Yeah, you get in now.
So much space, Neil.
Have you got loads of stuff?
Too much.
Just don't ask. Just really don't ask.
But remember this side, you have to hold that one back, so just push it back. Now slide the front right the way up, keep hold of it so it's right up. Yeah, and then that'll go through there.
Okay.
Push it nice and straight on the runners, as far as you can go with that. And then guide it in with your stick.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's it. You need to be a bit tall, like, there you go.
So I might need the little steps to push that up, but yeah, okay.
You can get your... And then that one goes
Oh,
up.
it's insulated as well.
Yeah, it's insulated 50mm kingspan in it. And
Yeah, that was just up and back.
Up. And that's the one. Yeah.
Right, your turn, Neil.
No, you're okay at the moment. I'll leave it
Your
to
turn.
Jamie. No, let's just. Whoa.
Your
I
turn.
didn't even see any of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then pull it at an angle and give it a good push. Yeah, that's the one.
Right, now that comes, and then
Yeah, make sure you got the weight at the top of the that's the one.
put that down,
Get used to it.
down, and then was it the left side
Hold that back, yeah. You have to hold it back.
Another one, isn't it?
Yeah. Push it back.
And then you clip that one
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the safety
clip that
one,
one
isn't
in,
it? If you
yeah,
need it, but I'm going to do that now. So then to go back up.
Yeah. Push it in straight. Nice.
You're taller than me. So.
Yeah, you see when you're taller it's a lot easier. That's the one. Smashed it.
Oh. And then that just goes back over.
Back, yeah. No, the other
Other
way.
way.
Towards the back of the house. That's the one. There you go.
What's wrong with that?
Where are we going to keep this so we don't lose
Right,
it?
we'll work that one. Jamie, come this way. So I've got the light on you.
Yeah.
Come that way. So, if people want to get hold of you, what areas do you cover?
The whole of the northwest, so Manchester, Bolton, Blackburn. We're from Southport and Crosby, all the way up to Morecambe and Wrexham the other way. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And have you got a phone number or a way to contact you? How's the best way to contact you?
07802 778520, and it's Southport Lofts Limited.
There you go. That was quick. That was dead quick work and dead tidy and everything.
Yeah,
so yeah, good man. And where did you get your teeth done?
Turkey.
Seriously, was it?
I'm telling you, yeah.
Was it?
Antalya, the dental centre, Turkey.
All right, there we are. Brilliant. So John, my boss, John, if you're watching, you've got competition here, mate. Yeah. Nice one, brilliant. Good man, Jamie. Sandra will sort your payment out. Right, so that's the new hatch and ladder put in. So obviously the ladder comes over here. You'll find another one of my videos where this loft was full, and basically we're going to be re-insulating the entire attic, all of the entire attic. And so it's got all this stuff down. It's been down for decades, and then I'm floorboarding down the centre of the attic up to the eaves. What I might do at a later date is do some additional floorboarding here and over here, and I need to cut out some wood that I need to put here as well. So we're going to be bringing up the OBC panels, that's the actual floorboarding panels, and I've got put my little torch on here. These are the packs of loft legs that we've got. I've got a couple of electric saws, a little jigsaw, obviously tape measure, T-square, handsaw. The handsaw will probably be used for cutting the initial 100mm insulation, obviously tape measure, electric driver. I've got a couple of pens for marking out. What could possibly go wrong? So Sandra's just nipped to wicks. We hadn't realised that the screws have got a Torx head on, so fortunately I have got a 21 Torx head bit, but because it's quite possible we could share some of them, so she's gone off to Wicks now to go and get to go and get a couple of replacements just in case we have a whoopsie. These little covers here to go over our electric downlights in the bathroom over here, which fortunately they are under a false ceiling, so that's obviously for fire safety, so that's going to be quite simple, and then the insulation will cut around it. Yeah, so we're going to need to initially, as I say, it's going to take quite a long time just to screw all these leg standards. We've got 12, 24, 36, 12, 24, 36, 48. Yeah, we've got at least 48 legs with 8 screws a leg, so work out how many screws that is. Could be fun. Right, so that's the first line of the legs gone in. And then what we need to do now is get ready for the next line to start on the joist over this joist here, because obviously we're going to have to cut round these support beams. So we're just going to measure that distance now between here and there, all being well, and we're going to get that line going down, and then we'll sort of come back and up and down and up and down, repeat on that side, and then once the legs are in, we can start thinking about the installation. Right, so you possibly can't see what's going on here, but we've underestimated the loft legs by 100 legs. So basically there's 10 aside going that way, so it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 legs aside. So I'm not too sure where we went wrong with that one.
Sure.
And we need to get some more screws, so I'm going to send Sandra out in a moment.
I'm sure, Neil, because we were only planning to have one in the middle of each board, but
this is proper job.
It'll be stronger, but that's why it's
I always do a proper job, Sandra. You've got no idea, no idea how lucky you are to have me.
Winging it, Neil, as usual.
Winging it, bollocks.
Go on.
So while Sandra's here now, I'm just going to quickly mark down the next line, because I've only got 9 or 10 legs left. She's going to go shopping, then I'm going to go downstairs. I need to recharge up the drill. And yeah, slow but steady progress, but it's definite progress, isn't it? Are you happy with that, Sandra? You're up in the attic there, aren't you?
I can get in the attic, that's already a big plus.
Got a nappy stuck on your face.
The dust is like this glass fibre stuff, it's bad for your lungs, and I've got... Well, you've got dodgy lungs as well, you should be doing more careful.
Not touching that. Right, let's put the GoPro down and crack on with this. This is getting very sweaty now. Right, so we're on the halfway point on the loft legs, which you possibly can't see. You just set all that up there, that's it. So that's that half done. We've brought in half the board upstairs, so we've had to go and buy a load more loft legs, and what I'm going to do now is start to get the run along the centre joist lined up, and then once I've got 4 or 5 of these in, we should be able to follow the line and then basically fold it all back. So I think there's 16 centimetres on each of these gaps, and I've also managed to pull in all the 100mm insulation while Sandra was at Wicks getting the bits. Right, I need to concentrate now. Got to get this right, Sandra. Got to get this one right. Right, so we're probably 2/3 of the way through, and it's, what time is it, Sandra? 5 o'clock. So Sandra's getting grumpy. She's hungry. She always gets grumpy when she's hungry. Hey, Sandra.
Some of us know when to stop. Neil's had no breakfast, and he thinks he could just carry on. It's 5 o'clock.
Neil doesn't do breakfast anyway. Right, so basically we've got the chimney breast there, and I now need to get another 2 runs of legs in that way, and then
and no dinner, by the way.
I've had no dinner, and then we're definitely on the home run. But I'm going to let Sandra depart, and I'm going to charge up my drill, and all being well, my head torch will be charged up now. So top tip, make sure you got a head torch and plenty of light in, and the loft legs. Just pass me a leg. What there? 1 second, Sandra. These legs. One design flaw on them, just turn the light up a little bit, is don't know whether you can see here, this is where you screw them into the rafters, but there's no pilot hole. So with hindsight, if I'd had these like a day before, it would be a lot quicker just to shoot down a little, like, I don't know, 2mm pilot hole. But we're definitely, yeah, we're definitely progress. Right, I'm going to depart out of the attic and pop downstairs and break for 5, I think. Right, so, turn that off. A bit of a dilemma. With Sandra went back to Wickes to go and get some additional legs and boards. We also needed some more screws. So the screws, what I've been doing all of this a lot with, were torque screws, hex screws. Anyway, she's ended up with a different set of screws, so I've ended up having to lose an hour to Wickes to go and get a screwdriver bit for me screwdriver. I had a couple but couldn't find them, and Sandra's been to a Chinese and got a Chinese, so I've just had some food, and I am determined that before I go to bed tonight my legs are going to be down. What could still possibly go wrong? We've not gone through the ceiling yet. Anyway, that's where we are now, and I've got this this stretch here to do, all the insulation over there. But yeah, it's looking good, isn't it? Right, so hey ho, there we are. That's all the legs in, and you can see that or not. And I'm standing. It's all quite solid now here. So where the edge of the board is there is one run here. The run at the top there that you can see, that's going to run along there. Then we're going to cut off around the chimney breast, and then the bit in between here, that's going to need a bit of cutting with a jigsaw. And basically that's the main run done of exactly where I wanted to get up to. And then moving forward, I might eventually floorboard over that side, but that's going into the future. So yeah, all looking good. So tomorrow we're going to lay the 100mm insulation down the joist, going, as you're looking at this now, left to right. Basically that'll fill the joists up all the way along, and I'll probably come along to a halfway point. Then what we're then going to do is, with the 175mm insulation, that's going to come long ways here. So when we roll it out, basically we've got a big standing knife. We're just going to do some big crosses over the legs and pop it down, and then start to lay down the floorboarding. But yeah, there we are. That's where we are. And obviously all the over here needs insulating, but I'm not floorboarding over there, and I'm probably not floorboarding over there neither. That's the 100mm. I've just been told Hannah, my daughter's staying overnight, so I need to get some more insulation up into the attic, because it's taking up the box room. She's going to sleep in the box room tonight. Right, there we are. Anyway, good progress. What do you think about that then? Let me know down below. So I don't know if you can see my face or not. Let me know down below if you've got any comments, or if you want any more information, or any tips. Any tips. Looking good, isn't it? Definitely shape. But that's been a long day, to be honest. That's taken a long time to get all these in.